important for athletes to be educated about nutrition?
So basically, nutrition is the base of physical performance or athletic or sports performance. And if your car is empty and does not have the right fuel, you will not be able to take it. So same way, if you don't have the right nutrition, you will not be able to sustain your physical activity or training for a prolonged period of time duration. And there is always a chance that the individual may get injured or will not be able to take up the activity. So nutrition is the base of high level performance.
There is a myth among athletes that nutrition is important only if there are weight categories in their sports or if there's a body image issue. Otherwise, they don't think nutrition is very important. Can you give us some important reasons why it's important?
See, it's not only related to weight classes or body image, as in case of gymnastics or weight class sports like weightlifting or boxing, but the right fueling and fueling according to the periodization of training, because athletes will train in different phases of training where the training intensity and the load is not going to be the same all through the year, and so is the nutrition need going to change with the training phases as well as the competitive phases. So that is the most important thing that the athlete should realize, that according to the training, the nutrition also has to change. It's not that you follow a same diet all through the year and that is going to help you. No, the nutrition strategies will depend upon the intensity of training, duration of training, the training load that is given to the athlete, and for that the right fueling is required. So nutrition plays a very important role irrespective of the body image or body weight class. It is applied to all the type of sports, whether it is recreational or professional sports.
So let's get into a little depth about female athletes. What role does nutrition have while a female is menstruating?
Nutrition plays a very important role in our day-to-day life, because it is what we are made up of. We are what we eat, or whatever we consume is going to translate into whatever outcomes you have, whether it is the body weight or composition or how you look, or how you what are your internal systems working like. So it also applies to menstruation cycle. And if there is excessive intake of processed foods or caffeine, excessive intake of tea and coffee, and some unhealthy fats, that is also going to have a negative effect on the menstruation cycle. Also, excessive consumption of spicy foods is also going to have a negative impact. So there could be inflammation in the body that can cause pains, and you can avert it by eating healthy food, including fruits and vegetables, including high amount of calcium as well as iron in the daily diets. Focusing more on B complex vitamins is very important for a proper normal menstruation cycle. Also, iron intake has to be very proper, because during menstruation there is loss of iron, so that needs to be replenished. So food sources which are rich in iron, like dark green leafy vegetables, egg, and also certain meat products can be consumed on a regular basis, so that optimal iron levels are maintained in the body.
So what are some of the foods that are must-haves for a female athlete while menstruating? And what are some of the foods that can help them relieve cramps or any other symptoms?
So must-haves is like basically a balanced meal is required with all the 5 food groups. Proper hydration has to be there throughout the training as well as during competition. If there is some kind of cramping, then fluids will help. And also there has to be adequate intake of calcium, iron, zinc, and B complex vitamins that will help in relieving the pain. And also having a proper routine, certain important essential fatty acids which can be obtained from fatty fish as well as from certain seeds like sunflower seeds, flax seeds, can be consumed, so that will help in relieving the pain, and it actually helps in relieving the inflammation, so that has a good effect on the body.
how does focusing on nutrition help one to avoid the female athlete triad?
So a female athlete triad is basically the low intake of energy and excessive energy expenditure. Because if the athletes are training very high and they are not supplementing it with adequate amount of food, they have a low energy intake, and that low energy intake has a negative impact on the hormonal secretions of the body, and that leads to amenorrhea. That continuously, if the female athlete is not eating correctly or is in low energy availability, then that leads to menstrual disturbances or menstrual irregularities. Having not getting periods for more than 3 months is one of the symptoms of low energy availability. And when there is low energy and also there is no menstruation cycle, it also impacts the bone health of the female athlete. So that is called as a female athlete triad. So this triad is not only seen in females, but if males also are into low energy intakes, then they also may suffer from severe health consequences related to low energy availability. That is, energy is energy expenditure is high and energy intake is low, which affects the hormonal status, and that affects the bone health because estrogen levels will be low and it affects the bone. So risk of fractures is injuries is definitely increased in these female athletes. So more it is seen in weight class sport athletes, gymnasts, but it is now evident in other sports also.
A lot of athletes, they think the menstrual cycle affects their performance, so they end up taking contraceptive pills. So is it safe to take such pills, and before taking the pills, what are some of the things they should know about it?
See, this is a very individualized topic where general comments cannot be made regarding taking pills for delaying the menstruation cycle. There are some female athletes who have really severe problems and they do not perform well if they have periods. But there are certain female athletes who actually do well because in the menstruation cycle. So it is very individualistic, and general comment cannot be made regarding this, and it is a personal decision of the female athlete. As far as possible, try to avoid these medications and also take them with in consultation with the doctor and not just by on their own. So that is my take on this. They should be avoiding taking, but if there is severe pain and they are not able to perform in the competition, they can take, but again it is their personal decision.
What are some of the common mistakes athletes do with their diets or nutrition?
There are various things. There are certain food taboos that are observed among athletes, that certain foods help them, or excessive intake of a particular food and completely eliminating some particular food group. Like there are athletes who binge on lot of protein, which is excessive intake of meat, eggs, as well as fish, and also supplements and everything which is all more protein based. So that is not required. However, there has to be a balance between all the macronutrients, like getting the right amount of carbs, protein, as well as fats is essential. Also, hydration is essential. So they should not blindly follow their seniors or peers, but they should get the right advice and then actually develop their own strategy and as per what is their experience and their relationship with food. So it is very important that athletes get the right advice right from the beginning, so that they don't fall prey to all these myths that are there, like they're drinking 2 liters of milk, or it's going to be extremely different for each individual athlete.
Any last thoughts or any advice you'd like to give the female athletes?
For the female athletes is they should be actually looking on a daily basis, and also should not be very fussy eaters, and also think that energy expenditures are very high during the physical activity and there is a need to feed the body accordingly. So they should not refrain from consuming the right amount of food, and also don't never think that they are going to become fat or obese, because they are actually burning a lot of calories in their physical activity. So the right feeding is very important, or consumption is very important to sustain the physical activity if they want to excel in that particular sport. So another thing is, don't fall prey to only supplements. Supplements are essential, but they are not the only thing. So the food first approach is most important. First, focus on getting the right amount of foods through nutrition through foods. And then if there is a requirement, and if the training is high, intensity is high, and you are not able to cope up, then supplements can be consumed. But sports nutrition does not equalize with supplements. It is food first, and at the top it is the supplements. So these are some of the common problems which we come across athletes, and they need a lot of education, and they should know about it, because there is always a chance of inadvertent doping, because you do not know what is there in the supplements. And it is, if you want to have a good career in sports, then you should not fall prey to it. Take the right advice from the right person.